Welcome back to my haunted Halloween show. And for the last week of Halloween, I have got a special deck for you. For this spooky deck is probably one of my favorites, as well as one of the coolest creations out there. Now, while Dracula was one of my favorite books that I've read recently, my favorite book of all time is also quite a spooky one. Very well known, it is Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, the modern Prometheus. Now, why do I bring up Frankenstein? Well, throughout pop culture, Frankenstein is often referred to as this wretch, an amalgamation of all these discarded pieces of dead people, all put together into some brilliant monstrosity. And today, that's what we're doing, as we are building zombies. And I know that doesn't sound that exciting, but zombies are one of the coolest decks out there because they all work so well together, and you can build very different and unique decks in many different configurations based around the many different generic zombie support cards that exist. But today I'll be showing you my wretch, my monster, my zombie creation, using all of my favorite generic zombie support cards. Just a reminder that if you guys enjoy this series, please like, subscribe, as well as leave a comment down below what decks you guys want to see me take on in the future. I promise I read them, and now that we're leaving the Halloween Spooktober, that means the old regular decks will be coming back, and we have plenty of cool ones to explore, so now's your time to let me know what's to cook. But first, let's make zombies. Now, as far as describing zombie monsters and what each card does, it's kind of hard because, well, there's a lot of them. And I feel like if I were to describe in detail what every single zombie card did, we would never leave. So I'm going to skim through this pretty fast, as well as kind of tell you the general direction of the deck. Now, one of the first things to start off with is you have your zombies that dump from deck to graveyard. You set up all the many graveyard effects and revival effects that the zombie arsenal kind of offers you. This includes a Unizombie, a tuner with level modulation that can send a zombie from the deck to the graveyard, also any card from your hand to the graveyard, each effect being once per turn. And because it's 0 defense, you can also special summon from the deck thanks to the effect of Shiranui Solitaire, which can tribute a zombie, including itself, special a 0 defense zombie tuner from your deck. So we played multiple copies of Unizombie by that methods. As well as we got Gozuki, which once per turn can send one zombie from deck to the graveyard, as well as can banish a zombie from the grave when it hits the grave to summon a monster from your hand. These are all important to fill the grave, but what are some examples of cards that will be hitting the grave? Well, first and foremost, and the only one I actually play 3 of, and that is Mizuki, a classic card from over a decade ago, which has the graveyard effect that you banish it from the grave to summon back any zombie monster. That is a not once per turn effect, so when you play 3 Mizukis, you can use it 3 times in one turn. And that is something we will be doing sometimes. Be on the lookout for this card because it is one of the most important cards in the deck. Another card and boss monster we might be sending is going to be Doom King Baladrock, a level 8 zombie that says that there's a field spell in the field zone while this card is in your grave. During the standby phase, it can summon itself back in defense mode, but then has the other ability that once per chain, when a zombie monster effect is activated, you can use this ability and then use one of the following effects. Negate that effect or banish a monster from the field or graveyard, non-targeting. You may ask, that only works when we use our own zombies, and why would we want to negate our own zombies as well? Well, of course, zombie worlds! If you aren't familiar, it's the infamous field spell that makes everything zombies. And beyond just being a floodgate for certain decks like Tenpai, this has applications in our own deck as well, Doom King Baladrock just being one of them. We can also Mizuki of various other monsters as well as do other cool stuff. Now, besides just drawing this, the way to search it is using graveyard effects, because we've got Necroworld Banshee, a card that has seen a fair bit of meta play in the TCG because it's a side deck card to send with Beatrice or Shooting Riser to get your floodgate into play. But if you're not familiar, you can banish it from the grave to activate a zombie world from your hand or deck. The graveyard effects don't end there. We've included a small Vendread suite incorporating cards such as Vendread Charge, searchable by Scar of the Vendread, the summoning, most importantly, Vendread Core, which is a generic zombie support and that it can banish a zombie to revive itself from the grave. Now, why is banishing important? Well, one of the best zombie cards released in a while is Changshi the Spirit Dao, a level 6 zombie that says you can during your main phase send a zombie from your deck to the graveyard. Aha, just like our other dumpers, but it's better. Level 6 means you can beat just right afterwards. But that's not all. If this card is banished, you can banish the zombie from your graveyard to summon this card, but it goes to the bottom of the deck afterwards. That means if you search this via Gold Sark, then you can just bring it out immediately as long as you have a zombie to banish. But also, you can banish it with Vendread Core from your grave and it'll come back. Or you can banish it with Ghost Fusion. Fusion spell, which can use zombies you control as material. However, if your life points lower than your opponent's, you can also banish a zombie from your hand, deck, or grave as material. Or you can banish your spirit out from the deck. The Ghost Fusion itself is searchable off of Ghost Sleeper, which when hits the grave adds Ghost Fusion. You can see why this is so difficult. There are a lot of different zombie cards. Now, the last main deck zombie monster I wanted to mention is Mad Mauler, the new Plague Spreader zombie, if you will, and I think honestly a bit better. Its name becomes Plague Spreader while on the field or in the grave. And when in the grave, you can target level 6 or higher monster you control. Could be any type, so includes Garura if you don't have Zombie World up. And then you can special summon this from the grave, but your zombie locks while it's in the field. This will set up other powerful synchro plays, which this deck summons synchros. Surprise, you have tuners. With all these graveyard effects, you can set up quite the arsenal of disruption through the field spell, Zombie World, Ballard Rock, synchro monsters, and link monsters. So you really do have a lot of different options at your disposal. Speaking of, let's talk about some of the powerful zombie extra deck monsters that are exclusive to this theme. My favorite is Immortal Dragon. One I don't see getting enough love. It's a generic level 6 synchro, which says you can send a zombie from your deck to the graveyard, and this card's level becomes the difference in levels between this card and the card you sent. So if you say send Mizuki from deck to grave, this card becomes level 2. When a zombie is destroyed by battle, this card's in the grave, it can also come back, but that's not really important. The biggest thing here is it's another tuner synchro monster like Danglong that fills the grave and progresses your level of manipulation in a way that is beneficial towards yourself. Now, the two synchros that I see everyone else fawn over are the two high-level synchro zombie monsters. First up being Skeletal Dragon Felgrand, a level 8 synchro that requires a zombie tuner, which on summon can target one monster your opponent controls or in the grave and banish it. Now, this triggers on special summon, not synchro summon, which means if we revive this, we can use it again. But also, if a monster is summoned from either graveyard while this card's in the field, you can target one other face of the monster and negate its effect, so that can also be kind of cool. But we definitely use it for the on-summon effect. Now, this could be good to break fields, but when you're using this as disruption, that's because you're going to be summoning it with Red Eyes Zombie Dragon Lord, level 10 synchro, which during your opponent's turn, you can target a zombie in your grave and bring it back just like your Red MD, but in reverse. And if this card's in your graveyard, you can banish a zombie monster you control to summon it back. So it really just is like reverse Red MD, but for zombies. And you can use this as disruption pretty well, as you can revive cards like IP if Zombie World's up even, so you can really manipulate your disruption pretty well. Now, I know I've been speaking fast and I've rambled on about zombie cards for quite a bit, and there's still more to show you, so let me just get into the deck profile and I can do a little bit more explaining. Okay, so this is my wretch, my monster. And the thing is, this deck can be built in so many different ways. There are other zombie support cards I didn't mention, like Plague Spreader Zombie or Samurai Skull, that are good and you can definitely make work, as well as you can put more effort into the Ghost Fusion package or more effort into the Vengeance package. I think it's all super interesting how you can develop a really cool deck around this. So maybe asking 51 cards, why that? Well, I just added cards until I was happy with the deck count. And when I got to around 45, I decided, all right, let's just add a few more cards in and throw grass in. Because I milled 10 off grass with Thrust for grass, I'm happy and that's good enough. Lets me fill out the non-engine slots a little more as well. And with the Thrust package also included Black Goat Laughs. You may wonder why Upstart and Chicken Game. Well, because they get my life points lower than my opponent, so I can use Ghost Fusion. And then I can also get rid of the Chicken Game by placing Zombie World on top, so I'm not concerned about leaving it up for my opponent. Gold Sarcophagus I think is very good because you can combo it with Chang-Chi to send from deck to grave, get a level 6 body on the field, and really progress your plays. I'm also playing Al Ghul Mazera as another card that I could send from deck to grave. Specifically, if I draw like Unizombie or Kazuki, I can send from deck to grave, then Gold Sark for Chang-Chi, banish the Al Ghul to summon the Chang-Chi out, and then Al Ghul comes back like a Giant Rex, as well as it has this destruction effect, which is pretty good. Protect cards while it's in your hand or in your grave. And just another form of constant recursion. Now, if you want to see me take on other versions of the zombie pile, then please let me know, because this is a deck I could probably do like 5 times with 5 very different iterations that play all pretty differently. So I'm curious if you want to see me make more of my Frankenstein's monsters. And you want to know a fun fact about Frankenstein? Mary Shelley's husband is Percy Shelley, who wrote the poem Ozymandias. If you're a Breaking Bad fan, not that it's from Breaking Bad, but it's in there. Yeah, anyways. Fusion, Synchro, Link, everything. This is just Toolbox the deck. And that's one of the coolest things you can possibly imagine. I don't know how best I could describe it besides showing you in action how it plays out, because every game is different and you really have to know your deck. That being said, I don't play this deck enough. I really wish I played it more often because it is fun and I am bound to make mistakes, so bear with me. That said, let's get into the duels. All right, we have lost the roll and our hand looking Not the worst, not the best. Although opponent setting a card is a good sign. It looks like a brick, not labyrinth. Interesting. Okay. Talents is pretty good if there's gonna be hand traps there, but obviously I have no way to stop Max C right now. Tech and Unizombie, not particularly the strongest. I'm getting Max C and draw phase, which is annoying. I think I'm not going to push for game. I'm just going to use the effect to send from deck to grave. And what that'll let me do is... Thinking. No, okay. Yeah, I'm going to use the effect to send from deck to grave, target itself. I'm going to send Banshee, because Banshee by itself is disruption. I won't need to do much more in order to slow down decks. Hopefully this plus that is enough. Imperm. Okay, so Imperm's going to stop me. I'm not going to extend with Maxi. I don't think it's very wise. It wouldn't really get me too far, and is not like very good at playing through disruption. So I'll take the advantage while I've got it. Hand is lacking extenders. Set one card face down, and I mean it's fine, right? We have to stabilize a bit. Their hand's obviously weak, so assumingly their hand is weak, they lose to the Black Goat anyways, and then we have Unizombie. Even if they kill this, we have another one on hand. And we still have a lot of our power cards. Depending on what they search. On resolution, we can call low. This will hit... No, this stops them special summoning on the field. I can call Skull Guardian with this, actually, when they try Ritual Summon. I think that's what I'll try to do. Saphira, okay. I think Black Goat here will be pretty good. I don't think the Zombie World would have done too much to him. At least not on first impression. Add Sarvis. Okay, so they already have Skull Guardian in hand. Which means they will still summon the Sarvis. It's not going to be free, but I do want to keep them off of Skull Guardian because that's the biggest way of them generating advantage. Skull Guardian. And make sure you click the right one, and voila. Okay, so hopefully it keeps them off of anything too meaningful. I don't think they have low, otherwise they would have used it last turn. So I do expect this to be a tribute, a Skull Guardian summons Harvest angle, and then attack and pass. I would leave them with 2 cards left. We still have stuff going for us. Sarvis there. Cool. I could also use this, calling Sarvis, to stop this in the next turn. So this isn't even a real interrupt. Which I'm not sure if I'll need to use. It'll depend, I guess, because like I can do this later on in the turn. I may want to have the talents be turned on, being more important. Let's see what else they have. I'll Cobbler the Grave. That's pretty good, stopping hand traps. Now my biggest concern here is how do I play through Imperm? I don't know if I can play around Imperm that easily. This may get pop and summon. It's not. Okay, I'm gonna use the effect, send from deck to grave. Target itself. And is another Imperm. Okay, so what do I do about this? Imperm here. That's still turned off. If I go Destrudo, I can't really make anything too meaningful because they're all tuners. I can Phoenix discard this, but I'll have no zombies for, what's it called? Ironically, this triggers off tribute summons, but yeah, I think I do have to just go activate Destrudo here. Hopefully you get hand trapped, so I can like max seed here. That way I can chain call by and then draw 2 off talents or steal. Oh, talents actually be really nice. It's gonna get Baron. Fine, summon that out. Now I'm going to make sure we can't negate the summon because you just get crippled by the summon being negated. So let's call Sarvis. Should not have called Sarvis. There we go. Call that one. And now let's go Phoenix. This is still in a great position because I do lack follow-up. Maybe they want to return this to the hand for whatever dumb reason. That would be awesome. But no, they can't even pay the cost on it. Never mind. What am I talking about? So let's use the effect of the Phoenix here. Discard the Scar. Pop this. No responses. And then I get to search. Let's grab the Vendor Charge from next to hand. Then let's set 2 cards face down, and I'll have to call it a turn. So hopefully I draw another zombie for turn, another Vendor. Hand really surprisingly bad versus Imperm. I mean, talents and call by, but yeah. Nothing for Imperm. Attack, okay, that's fine. Now obviously next turn it will be live again to use as an interrupt, which is a problem. Hopefully I'll draw something by then. Chang, that would be good. And zombie, normal summon, Gold Sark. A lot of good draws. Mizuki's not the end of the world either. Mizuki's actually really good. Chengdao. Does that work for us? I should. I realize now I forgot to put Link Kuribo in this extra deck. But it's fine. I can put it on afterwards. Use Vendor Charge here. Let's send our Chengdao. Special summoning from the deck, the Vendra Charge. Has to be in attack mode, I guess. Am I really gonna go down to 50 life points? I kind of have to. So let's go battle phase. I'll go down to 50. And then in the main phase 2, I will activate the effect of the Vendred Core. I'm going to revive the Chang Dao from the grave. Chang Dao, Chang-Chi, Spirit Dao. I always amalgamate the names for some reason. And then it'll come back by banishing another one from the grave. So let's get rid of... I have 2 Unizombies. I don't need 2. Get rid of one of those. Just in case I need level 6s for later, which I might, honestly. So let's... No, I'm not training anything here. I mean, I'm obviously summoning a defense, but I have 50 effing life points. Yeah, so send back to grave Mizuki, obviously. Send Mizukes. Is it Mizuki? It is Mizuki, right? Yeah, it's Mizuki. Then let's go effect of Mizuki, hit our Unizombie. Nothing there. Cool, bring defense. My life points are lower. Ghost Fusion do anything here? Ghost Fusion make Garura. Using this and banishing from deck. Although I don't want to banish. I don't have a Spirit out to banish. I don't have an Earth on field. If I had an Earth on field, that'd be kind of nice, because then I would do that. I mean, if I go Garura, I get the draw. Then I get to draw 2 more cards. If I bank on drawing a playable card off that, I mean, I might have to. Let's use the effect. From deck to grave. I mean, Ghost Fusion's not a bad idea. The alternative is I go for... No, there's an alternative that's good, I think. The Garura is just a free draw, which I think makes it immediately better than anything else. And... it has to be worth something. So let's send the Ghost Sleeper. In fact, add the Ghost Fusion back to hand. Odin clearly has no hand traps, which is upsetting. Let's activate the Ghost Fusion again. Summon Garura. Fuse away this. And Banishment Grave or deck. I mean, I don't really need to draw into this. Let's get rid of this. The question is, I have not normal summoned. What do I want to use as material? This or this? They have Nibiru. Wait, can this negate a fusion summon? It's Nibiru, right? It's not this, right? Was this not 5 summons before? It was 1, 2, 3. No, this is 5 summons. Okay, so now it's Nibiru range. I have Nibiru in hand. I have to be careful of that, which is honestly quite frustrating. I think Beatrice sets me up the best here, because they have to negate Beatrice, and I'll get 3 draws. Hopefully get my way out of this. Try to get into one of the big synchros, like Baron. Although Nibiru will be a problem either way. I imagine Sarvis has to stop this, though. Yeah, Sarvis, I get to draw a card off the Garura now. Okay. Drawing droplets, terrible. Very obviously. Let's draw 2 cards. I'll draw Engine now. That'd be awesome. Alright, draw 2 cards, and we drew Snow and Balladrock. No field spell up, but Snow's not bad. Alright, so let's normal summon the Snow. Do I have a good level 2 or lower tuner to revive? I don't have any. What am I gonna make here? So I'm expecting, what's it called? A Nibiru, right? It's just Omega? I think it's Omega. This puts the Vendred Core back in the grave as well, which is kind of cute. Or the Mizuki, actually. Or the Black Go Laughs. I found my winner. Black Go Laughs is insane. And this will beat the Nibiru. Actually, you know what? I am digging this play now. Snow also trigger the Chang Dao as well. Chang-Chi. Chang-Chi! I will get this. Alright. I think we're actually comfortable now. I think so. It's Nibiru Sarvis in hand. Yeah. Cool. Chain Omega, so I don't lose my Omega. Hopefully it reveals the last card in their hand as well. I won't get to reset the Black Go Laughs this way. It only comes back in my turn. That was the worst hit. Okay. Don't need to continue main phase. Call it a turn there. Thankfully, I have Snow to protect my life points. So it's not like I just die on the spot. Let's see what else I have. Because low is 50, which literally is enough to kill. Yeah, there's low. Watch this, though. This is the really funny part. I'm going to chain Droplet now, sending the Balladrock, and it's going to go to 25, which means it's actually not enough to kill us. This is so funny. Did I summon twice in the next deck last turn? Yes, they still could Typhon me. So I will still need to Snow if they summon Typhon. Or even Link Karibo. I'll have to summon from the grave. Okay, it's Typhon. At least this means nothing else coming down for the rest of the turn. If they have call by for snow, then Shang-Chi will still come back. I'll enter battle phase, so I don't play into talents. Start of the battle phase, activate snow. So let's banish from grave. All the obvious ones first. Shang-Chi, Ghost Fusion. I won't need this. This is actually pretty good. I don't think I need anything here, right? Yeah, okay, this is fine. No response from your opponents. Pretty good. Now we get to use this effect to come back, banish from the zombie. I don't need the Vendread anymore. Yeah, I just don't need this. And then let's use Snow to book. There's Sarvis to negate. I forgot about that for some reason. I don't know how much I care about this. I should have chain blocked this because I could have. If I call by this, I do because I know they just have no hand traps in hand based off their toggles. So I should just do this. That was a complete misplay on my behalf, and I cannot believe I forgot about that. Because I could have just gone this Chainlink 1 and Shang-Chi Chainlink 2, and I'm playing around an imaginary bell-like card that doesn't even exist to stop the Shang-Chi here. But this should be game, and they may just concede right here, which would suck, because I want to show my zombies off. But when you get to this type of setup with zombies, the game is over. I can add back a banished zombie as well by banishing from the grave and discarding a card. So if I discard a graveyard, I get a graveyard effect off the top. Ash. Okay, I don't know if I want to discard that. I probably still might. Omega comes back, get back to the Nibiru, which I will have to be careful of. I didn't put Chaos Angel in this deck. Something that could have been nice here, but it's fine. Let's get Banshee. That way the Ballad Rocket will be live. Where's Banshee? There it is. Cool, cool, cool. Now, do I want to discard the Ash? That's a Typhon, so it's 2,900. I would like to swing over that, and right now I can't. It looks like I kind of do need to add back the Unizombie. I'm going to add back Unizombie. Is that the game plan? Add back Unizombie that's banished. The normal summon it and make it 10. Yeah, I think that works. So I'm going to use this Omega here. Try to rip the nib out of their hand. If it's not, then I'll have to be careful of it. But it's fine. Rip the nib. Cool. Okay, so next I'm going to go with the effect of Go Sleeper. I'm going to target to add back the Unizombie in my banish pile. To discard the Ash, unfortunately. And did I make a mistake? Level 4 or higher? I thought it was 4 or lower. I did make a mistake. All right. Oh, that's stupid of me. That's fine. Normal summon. I get that. I can normal summon this. This still works. It's just a little worse. I just go IP with this, right? I put these away. Yeah, I use these two for IP. I use those two for IP. Yeah, because I get to Mizuki back the what's it called? The Unizombie, and then I get to send from deck again. The Mad Mauler this time. What you want to do is you want to put Skeleton, oh my god, Skeleton Felgrand in the grave, and then have the Red Eye Zombie on field, so you can revive in the opponent's turn. So let's send from deck to grave Mad Maul here, so I can manipulate some levels. Make it level 4, because level 3 is terrible in this deck. So let's send Mad Mauler. Now I'm going to revive Mad Mauler, making this a level, what's it called? Level 4. Now I can... I've done that. Yeah, so skeleton here. Go 1, go 2. Need to play a bit faster. This only banishes face-ups, right? Nope, it targets anything. Target one monster opponent controls in their graveyard. Okay, so let's banish it. Let's get rid of this. Maybe he Sarvis. Another Sarvis. He can't use it because of call by. Or he can use it, it just won't do anything. But this immediately tells us it's Sarvis, which is good to know. Yeah, so that's not going to do anything. And then let's make these skeleton. No, we already made the skeleton. Make this thing. So now we have that negate set up. I'm going to activate Zombie Roll from the deck now. That way the IP can attack directly. I have a feeling I might be able to kill, actually. With Vampire Sucker. Wait, am I 50 off? I have... No, it's still not enough. Anyways. Is it? Do I have enough cards engraved for this? I don't think I have enough cards. Wait. Actually, I might have enough. I may have miscounted. Let's go Vampire Sucker. This might be a terrible misplay. Then we'll go effect of the Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord to revive itself from grave. Banish. Wait, did I misread this card? No, I did. Never mind. That was terrible. Okay. Beating is important. So what I thought that said there for a second is I thought it said banish one from your grave, and I was going to banish the Chang-Chi from my grave. What happened to Chang-Chi again? Oh, I synchroned it, went to the bottom of my deck. I thought I overlaid with it again. Oops. All right. Anyways, this comes back. Oh, God. I'm playing so bad. Balladrock comes back now, and it's fine. I still have the Snow, the Balladrock negate, Zombie World Floodgate up, and Red Eye Zombie Dragon to revive Skeleton Felgrin. So it's more than enough. But, like, I saw game, and I went for it, even though it wasn't game. I should have an IP here as well. So Extravagance is a fantastic top deck. If there was a way for this to go wrong, this was it. I'm not going to do anything here. Normal summon low. Okay. I'm just going to negate that, right? I'm going to negate it. I'm just going to negate it. Negate that effect. Because one of them is already gone. Or he goes Ritual Spell, I just Chain Banish. One card in hand, Scarvis. It's not Scarvis, Saravis. And I can't Chain Banish, but it's fine. Link Summon. Rebo. That looks like a concession move. Sat 1. End phase? End phase! There we go. Effect to revive. Bring back the, bring back IP. I forgot about that. Because everything's a zombie. This deck is cool, guys. I just don't get to play it enough because I don't really experience all the options. Red Link Rebo. And this should be more than enough. It's still Sarvis in hand. It doesn't matter. If they Sarvis, I can banish this anyways with Balladrock. Because it counts as a zombie when it hits the grave, right? Nope, doesn't. Never mind. Alright, so negated. And turn. Alright. Draw. Mizuki. Get the Omegas back. I mean, they have one card left. This is, for all intents and purposes, over. Rising from the grave. Zombies have defeated Voiceless Voice. Okay. I have lost the roll. Hand's looking okay. Couple graveyard effects in hand, which aren't the best, but if I can draw like a Vendred spell or Droplet, it'll be easy to get on my hand. And I have some draws with Maxi, hopefully, as well as the chicken game. Trudea here is nice, as long as I don't get Gamut. Oh, they can chain. At that point, I should change to Trudea so I don't get Gamut, right? Yeah, I changed to the Trudea because if I go Maxi, they can chain this anyways. Okay, they can special this now. Yeah, so yeah, this is Maxi. Because this will be a draw, and then they want to get Primera, it'll be another draw. And then if they want to synchro the Primera, that's another draw. So that's 3 draws, which is actually pretty good. Which is more than like you usually get versus this deck. What did I draw? Solitaire? That's pretty bad. Another normal summons, not really what I want. But they have no interrupts here unless they give me 2 more draws. We'll draw off chicken game as well and for turn. So I still have many draws to fix this hand to deal with interrupts. And if he ends on this, then no interrupts is like fine. Then this is not the worst hand in the world. Draw upstart. Yeah, well, it doesn't tell me much either. You could also just not synchro again, I guess. You could just go field spell pass. The play's not the worst. I probably would go Exilla though at this point. Let's see if he discards a card. Probably not, right? Send from deck to grave. Is he gonna send what? Why? Alex? Okay. End phase here. I'm okay with this. It's obviously not that good a start for them. And I did get the draw for turn. Another Mizuki. Come on. give me a Droplet. Give me Vendred Scare. Draw Thrust. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Although I have my hand full of cards that it can't be used, so or full of graveyard effects. So this, I don't know how good this actually is. Let's draw. I drew Ash. That's really good, actually. I'm gonna normal summon Unizombie here. And let's see what happens. Okay. Effect send from deck to grave. And I'm gonna send the Vendred here from deck to grave. Increase my own level. And let's send from deck to grave the, where is it? Vendred Scar. This will add from deck to hand the Vendred Quick Play spell, which I can discard the Chang-Chi, or I can discard the Mizuki. Probably the Chang-Chi, right? because this will get core immediately, and then I just want to special the core from use the core and then trigger the Chang-Chi effect. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Or I can use Mizuki because I can go banish Mizuki to revive Unizombie, discard this. That's probably fine. You know what? Yeah, Mizuki's better. I changed my mind. Because what this lets me do is make SP here. Just because if he goes tries quick synchro, I can banish this now. This doesn't make anything because there's no tuners, and there's no Visuals for Chaos Angel here, at least not right now. I guess this play is kind of weak to Visual, but then I can go Thrust, so it's not the end of the world. All right, so now we're gonna go effect of Mizuki, try to Unizombie. If I do want to get Grass, I'm in 6 cards because I'm probably not going Grass here. See if I get Bistral. Bistral was a weakness to this play, not gonna lie. Would I want to Ghost Fusion here afterwards? No, I can't. I mean, I can Venge the Core. Can Ghost Fusion Venge from hand? I don't remember. Nope, doesn't matter anyways. Yeah. So now let's go effect to discard. Effect to special here. Okay, fine. I'm gonna wait till this figures anyways. Nothing. All right. Effect to discard. Target itself. Discard the Chang-Chi. Then let's go effect of Vendor Core. Banish the Chang-Chi from grave. And Chang-Chi will come back, and didn't have to do much, but I guess that is a victory. I guess with no hand traps in hand, this was obviously just more they could handle. Still had plenty of gas to go, and the engine was just rolling in. All right, we have won the roll up against Ryoji, and looking pretty good. Caught with the Grave and double upstart. So this means we can use Ghost Fusion if we need to. I wish Ghost Fusion could fuse from hand. That'd be awesome, because then I could fuse with the Mizuki, shift their little shit. Good thing I have Call By for you. And if I get max heat, I'll just be mad, I guess. I guess I'm playing versus Tenpai, probably. 43 cards, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe there's another chainable. All right, let's see what it is. Hope it's not Maxi, man. Dude, Royal Maxi, come on. Okay, well, we'll try our best still. Hopefully we can see like a Foolish or something that'll help us do the Banshee setup. To not be super weak under Maxi, like not too many summons. Draw Gozuki, that's not good. It's just like some follow-up, but I'd rather diversified follow-up with Unizombie. Great, I guess I shouldn't have asked for this. Terrible. All right, well, all I'm gonna do is set up. What's it called here? I'm gonna go for Banshee. Call to turn. I'm gonna do this now. Do I do it now? No, because if it's Tenpai, I don't want to play in the Lightning Storm. Let's say because like they could draw into Ash off this, right? And Ash for turn, and then I'd want the I'd be mad obviously if they drew Ash for turn, but at the same time I don't want to play Lightning Storm, so I'd rather they just don't draw. I don't know. Either way, I can play into Ash as the draw, or I can play Lightning Storm. I'm choosing to play around Lightning Storm and play into the Ash. Hydra, it is Tenpai. 10 piss. I gotta read Chandra. Is it if you control a Fire Dragon, right? Hopefully this just beats him. I don't really know what they do if I do this. Has a chainable there. Okay, thankfully it was not a, what's it called? Why couldn't I add it to hand? Oh, wait. Why did I thought this card adds to hand? I could have sworn I thought it did that. Maybe I'm thinking of Metaverse. I'm conflating the two because I know I've played this and Metaverse in the same deck before. Not like I use Zombie World for its intended purposes as a floodgate, but yeah, for Flu, fuck you. So Chandra doesn't do anything here. I want to do this now, that way they can't add Chandra, but obviously this does still hurt. Like, I honestly don't know how much damage they can do under Zombie World. We'll find out, though, very soon. Shifter, Maxi, Pydra. You know, do be like that sometimes. Kaiman here, not the battle phase. Interesting. I'm assuming this adds Genroku. Genroku would not lock them into fire just yet. They could go Black Rose, but if they go Black Rose, that means Kaiman's already used, which I'm okay with. Although my one Zombie World would be gone. That's where maybe running a second Zombie World would be nice, but I don't have it. And he just concedes. Fuck you, Tenpai scum. Zombie Master Race. Okay, so we have lost the roll up against Charles here. Charles in charge. Oh, and they made a start. Interesting. I mean, not that interesting. I know what that means. Hand here. Dude, this card in my hand again. Maybe I shouldn't have played this. My points aren't going to be lower than him because I don't have a Destrudo or a Chicken Gamer Upstart, which is kind of annoying, but that's fine. Let's usher from deck either way. We'll get a Ghost Fusion for whatever it's worth. Specials from the deck, Vendred Core. Cool, cool, cool. Now let's add Ghost Fusion from deck to hand. The problem is there is a chance that they have Ash Blossom based on that. And I was really hoping they would use Ash there. I'm inclined to tribute the Vendred Core is the problem. Well, now they have Imperm. Both of which are bad news bears for us. How do I work around this? I'm going to tribute itself, not playing to the... what's it called as much, the Imperm. I think if this all resolves, I'll be happy happy enough either way. So I'm not going to be too greedy. Oh, it's Maxi. That's so much better. All right, so get Unizombie from the deck. What do I want to do here? God damn. All right, well, use the effect to send from deck to grave. I lost the roll to Tenpai and got Maxied again. I mean, that means I should just go for Zombie World, right? Like, clearly that worked so well last time. I should do it again. Resolved. I mean, I still think it could be Ash. But I guess they had Maxine wanted to play around, what's it called? Gamma, which makes sense. That's fine. I'm playing a zombie deck. A lot of combo decks do play Gamma. Arguable that this deck probably should as well, but I don't want it to be dead cards and grind games. That's not Banshee. Yeah, I'm just gonna send the Banshee. I have follow-up because I can banish this from the grave for core and then add it back with this. So, like, I'm not too concerned about that, but obviously this is still just a lame. This shit's stuck in my hand as nothing because I now have no, what's it called left. Except Black Go laughs. I have no Vendred monsters. So even if I get the Vendred's the thing, the Vendred charge, just won't, like, yeah. I'm not gonna press farther, give him more cards. No point to. Just end my turn. And hopefully this Tenpai Duelist will lose on the back of that. So I can't say I'm honestly too hopeful. So I don't actually mind taking a bit of damage here, and I hope I do take some. That way Ghost Fusion is turned on. In fact, there's an argument that I should have left one of these in attack mode intentionally to take damage. What? That's not Tenpai. That is very concerning. Okay, that might kill me. Normal summon Mole Cricket. Okay, so it's this deck. Well, if he tributes this, I'm just going to call Camellia. Because that's the card that's really insane. But I might just die to the Horus cards. Camellia. So we can't summon Camellia from the deck. Only summon monsters from the grave with that name. So he'll force us to summon Sunflowers and Crickets off this. I'm also going to use this here just to establish it, locking them into zombies before they get the Sunflower negate up. Okay, I'll walk. Let's get the zombie world up. Now, Mole Cricket should summon just like Sunflower plus another Cricket. Their hand is Sark for Unknowns, and I can't really get any other reads besides there being another quick effect, which I'd assume is Imperm based on the toggles. Sunflower Cricket, yeah, okay. And they are zombies now. King Sark, sure. And if I'm correct, this isn't a tuner either, yeah. So neither of these are tuners. So right now, they can't do anything like too wild and fancy. Although obviously I will be taking a bit of a beating. I don't think I'm dead here just yet. This can attack one horse here. Okay, I'm not dead. Now this deck doesn't always play runic cards, so let's see if there are runics in this deck. I don't actually mind taking damage here, as I said, because this will set me up for a Ghost Fusion play, which is pretty nice. Okay, and 3,000 direct. Cool, that's fine. And see what else they have. So they have Imperm 3 Unknowns is my assumption. I'm just going to chill on the Horus cards because they're pretty hard to deal with. 2 sets. Okay, it could also be the Revival spell. Blessing. Black Dot Laughs is going to call Sunflower because this card is a crazy negate, especially when it summons Camellia. Oh, he's going to keep playing. Okay. Photon Lord. A monster negate. Okay. So he has 2 monster negates. I guess. Yeah. Draw Mad Mauler. Okay. Okay, I think started off, let's go with Vendred Core. Have either one banished? What do I have banished? Oh, I have Banshee. Yeah, I don't want Banshee back in my hand. So let's use Core effect. I'm going to banish the Salter, so I'm going to add it back. No, nothing to trigger off its banished effect, unfortunately, but that'd be nice. Going to negate the Vengered Core. Interesting. Do I care about that? No, I don't. Chain Cricket. I mean, I don't want to negate the Camellia. I want to negate the Sunflower still. So I'm gonna let him summon the Camellia here. Get the effect to search and all that. So his core once per hard once per turn, right? Yeah, so I can't use it again. Camellia send is fine. Let's see what they send. Now this leaves me in an interesting spot because if I summon this and get impermed, I can't actually fuse with this. I may need to normal summon the Mad Mauler here. That's not the end of the world, so I'm probably going to do Mad Mauler. First Blessing, that's fine. Alright, so first let's Black Goat for Sunflower. So I don't have to deal with this. It's all Sunflower. There's two of them. Get rid of the one that smiles at you as it's effing up your day. Next, let's normal summon the Mad Mauler. Let's see, there's a toggle immediately. I'm almost certain there's Imperm there. Alright, and let's activate the Ghost Fusion. And I'll find Imperm. Ash here, I think, just kills me on the spot, but there's nothing I can do about it. Cool. Garura. Let's banish from the deck the Chang-Chi. Use this away as well. Attack mode. Yeah, attack mode. Attack mode's fine. Garura, and then we get to trigger the Chang-Chi. Banish from grave. Does it matter? I mean, these are all graveyard effects. This one's not important. I mean, I could Mizuki this back, actually. I just don't think I need this right now. Yeah, I don't think I need this. I don't need to add back anything banished. So for now, it's not important. Mad Mauler is important, and these both could come up. Ball Cricket, Revive. I don't care. So bring that back. Okay. Then special summon a Trigger from the grave. What does he have? Oh, another Mole Cricket. Sure. Alright, another Cricket's fine. So just like chump blocking spam. Use effect to send from the grave. Sending Mizuki here will be really nice because then I get to revive Unizombie and then do it again. So it's extra tuners on field. Effect Veiler. Does it ever go battle phase with everything first? I'm going to Mad Mauler here first either way, but besides the Mad Mauler. Have I normal summoned yet? I summoned yeah, I did summon yet. Okay, so Mad Mauler. Targeting Garura because I want to synchro with this. We got a call by here, actually. That would suck. Nothing. So battle phase here. Is there ever a merit in that? I can kill everything except the Sunflower. They already have follow-up anyways. I think if I can clean up the field, I don't know, like... Nah, I think it's fine. If I don't get to more bodies anyways, I'll lose the game. So let's try and play. Let's actually just try and play. Synchro, it's going to be a draw as well. Hopefully you can draw like a thrust or a talents. 500 attack is honestly big enough at this point. Garura draw. Hopefully it's something good. Ash Blossom. Okay, so they Ash Veiler Maxi. That's really rough. They still might have Imperm for this. I mean, Ash on Garura is actually pretty bad. But that means they just have a lot of interrupts, right? Because I'm going to try send with this now. And it sounds like I'm getting hit with an interrupt in here. Yep, Imperm. That's fantastic. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic when I say that's fantastic. Okay. If they had one more piece of interruption, I do just lose, unfortunately. Because I can go Beatrice here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to send Mizuki still. Again. Try one more time with Mizuki. I'm going to send a targeting Unizombie. That's another interrupt, or another card they can use. Alright, well, that's very unfortunate. Send the Chang-Chi. I don't play Zeus, so... 2 Imperms, Veiler, Ash. How do these players draw so good? Meanwhile, I'm drawing such clunky hands. Oh. The plan there was Mizuki revive this and do all, yeah, and we would have been like fine, but at this point we are just dead. I don't have extensions left. If I had anything else maybe, but no, it's not enough. Fuck you, Scar stuck in my hand. Alright. I shall be returning to the grave now. Okay, so that was zombies. My Franken deck. You can really see how once you get the ball rolling in the zombie deck, it becomes impossible to deal with, and the pressure is overwhelming. and how the manipulation between the grave, the bench, the hand, and the field can be so fluid sometimes. It's really cool, and I love this deck. Zombies have a close place in my heart. I really wish Chaos Ruler was legal because it would significantly bolster the power of this deck. However, it's obviously not. A reminder, if you guys want to see more zombie content like this, I'm not limiting it just to Halloween. Spam the comments below if you want to see more like this. Fill the grave like all the zombies that you are, the cotton zombies. Because I'd be happy to show different iterations of this deck, and I think it really can show, whether it be with punk cards, with Horus cards, more Vendread cards, or just a Vendread deck by itself. Honestly, it's a different deck together. But anyways, not much else to say. Hope you enjoyed the Halloween Haunt, the Let's Make a Meta series with all the spooky decks. I didn't really have a good name for it, but I'll see you guys all next week as we return back to normalcy and our devilish denizens return to the night where they once came.